connecting devices together, the tone can be adjusted by changing the gains of the connections between the devices. To show you what I mean, I'll bring out the guitar, the 2 amps, the heavy metal overdrive, and an EQ to put between the overdrive section and the amps. Before I connect anything, I'll be sure the fixed gain button is depressed and the gain slider is set to 0 dB, and then I'll hook things up. Notice that I've made a bypass connection across the overdrive pedal. With everything at 0 dB, this gives me a 50% wet-dry mix on the overdrive. I'll now select the output connection of the overdrive and change its gain to something less, such as -12. Much more of the clean bypass tone is now coming through. An alternate way to do this is to leave the output of the overdrive at 0 and instead reduce the level at the input to the overdrive, which is an entirely different tone since you are changing the drive of the device instead of just the output level. Another use for gain is to change the pan positions of effects when using 2 amps. In this example, I'll put a compressor between the guitar and the left amp, and a metal zone between the guitar and the right amp, with everything set to 0 dB to start. For the final preset, I would like to bleed some of the clean tone over to the right amp and some of the overdrive tone to the left amp. As a shortcut, I'll first click on the work surface to deselect any connections. Then I'll move the gain slider to -12 dB, which allows me to preset any connections I now make to -12 dB. Then I'll create 2 more connections, one from the compressor to the right amp and another from the overdrive to the left amp, and both will be set to the new lower level set by the slider. The result is that the stereo spread is reduced to give me the sound that I'm looking for. In the next video, I will show you how to assign connections to controllers to fade and pan in real time.